Hey everybody, it's a Tuesday afternoon, just about 4 o'clock, and they say timing's everything, and it certainly is right now, because we rolled into Goblin Valley State Park here in central eastern Utah, and pretty much have it all to ourselves. There's a couple of different trails out of here. We're going to take the Curtis Bench Trail here shortly and go visit the infamous hoodoos. So come along! So I walked down the road from the campground to an area that said mountain bike trail and no camping road. We'll show you a picture of that. Walked up the road and came out on this little, at the top here, there's a parking area up here on top, and then this trail that we've just started here is the Curtis Bench Trail. So off we go. It's kind of sandy. It's not as muddy as I was kind of thinking it might be.
No, I bet that.
But you get a little bit off into some of the areas, and you get that clay. And oh, look, a bobcat track. That's and then it looks like we got some deer tracks. Yeah, more bobcat tracks. Huh. There's a big kitty out here. Okay, everybody, we made it to the end of the trail, as spoken by the sign at the end of the trail. I'm going to give a slow panoramic view. Interestingly enough, you can see water down in that wash down there. A little bit of indication as to how much rain and snow this area has received over the last week. Hope you're not being blinded by the sun. I think the addition of that snow really emphasizes the landscape, though.
There's a little more depth and drama.
Depth and drama. Yeah, good call, babe. I'm really wishing I would have brought the drone up here with me. I asked the ranger at the gate whether drone flights were allowed in here. He said that they were, as long as I didn't be a creeper. It wasn't a bad hike back in here. The brochure says that it's a what did it say? It was didn't say leisurely, but moderate. Because of the recent rain and snow, there were several areas that were a little slick.
Not bad.
Not bad though. Alright.
Another one I wouldn't want to do in the summer.
Yeah, this is a very, very popular park in the spring and the fall, and even in the summer. It gets to be, you know, into the century mark here. So certainly if you're going to do this in the summer, you'd want to make sure and have plenty of water. There's no shade out here at all, but those hoodoos are certainly unique. How cool is that? Of course, you can see a lot of those same formations down in Bryce Canyon. Did you have a good walk, Jesse? Was that a good walk?
You're learning to go, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you think we should take that other one out?
Yeah, there was a little spur of this trail down into Goblin Valley. Back here several 100 yards, and we'll walk down into that. So this is the little spur I was talking about. We just came back down that trail. So we will take this little spur. I don't think it goes very far out here. Probably does look down into the valley. Let's get going. Signs everywhere. There's signs. Yeah. Directing us to stay on the trail.
It's snowy.
Oh look. The trail. Has snow on it.
You wanna go down it?
Yes, we shall go down. That's why we're here.
See it muddy? Just a little mud.
Well, there's no sign here, but I do believe we've reached the end of the trail. No, because it would end up in that little wash right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if there wasn't snow.
How cool is that? Oh look, there's my shadow on the far wall. So this plant right here is Indian rice grass, and they would use its seeds to grind up and into a flour to eat. Just a little lesson there for you. And what an amazing campground. Goblin Valley was established as a state park on August 24, 1964. The valley lies within the San Rafael Desert on the southeastern edge of the San Rafael Swell. The park has a campground within it that has a total of 22 sites, including one group site, 2 yurts, and 7 tent spots. Several of the sites can accommodate large RVs. There are showers and flush toilets, a dump site, and water spigots available in the park, but not at individual sites. No power is available. Goblin Valley is a dark sky park. Cowboys searching for cattle were among the first to discover the secluded valley. In the late 1920s, Arthur Chafin, owner-operator of the Height Ferry, and 2 companions were searching for an alternative route between Green River and Caneville. They came to a vantage point about 1 mile west of the valley and were awed by what they saw. 5 buttes and a valley of strange-shaped rock formations, surrounded by a wall of eroded cliffs.
Hi everybody. I really enjoyed Goblin Valley. We only did 1 hike, but there was several that we could have done. Lots of them were short, not very long. The campground was absolutely beautiful. It was about 45 minutes to an hour off of I-70, so it was just a short detour, but definitely worthwhile.
Yeah, I really appreciated the fact that we were the only ones there. It was pretty quiet. I stepped outside at night and the night sky was absolutely gorgeous. I certainly understand why it is a dark sky park. Like Angie said, we didn't do all the hikes. We really only went on that Curtis Bench hike. There were several other small hikes available, but we kind of got there late in the evening, and even though we took the longest hike, didn't feel like we had time to do any of the others. But part of that issue though was, you know, it was muddy. Some of those hikes went into washes, and so the Curtis Bench hike that we went on was up above a lot of that, where some of those other hikes would have taken you down those draws, and
you wouldn't have been able to tell where the trail was on some of them because it was snow covered and muddy.
But you know, in the summer, certainly, maybe even being down in some of those little washes, be a little cooler. I don't know. Certainly be very hot there in the summer, but I, you know, having lived in Utah our whole lives and never been there, it's kind of, you know, again, it's just surprising how diverse the state of Utah is, and you get into some of these places and then you ask yourself, why have we never been here before? But it was definitely a park I'd go by. It was kind of expensive though. I mean, $30 a night for basically boondock type camping, even though there were flush toilets and showers there. We didn't use those. I mean, certainly could have, but they had the dump station there, and there was potable water there, but no power. $30 a night seems a little steep as compared to a lot of the other state parks. I'm not sure why they charge that. I mean, Snow Canyon State Park is $25, and that includes power. So, anyways, just throwing that out.
I liked how the showers were individual. They weren't in the restrooms, so they were on the end of the restroom. You could joint shower, which was an awesome idea.
Well, why didn't we do that? No,
it was cold.
Definitely a to-do, though. I mean, I would highly recommend people go to Goblin Valley and spend at least a day there, because the scenery is just so striking. You know, it's almost like you're on a different world. As a matter of fact, I was reading that Galaxy Quest was filmed there specifically for the reason that, you know, it's just like you're on a different planet. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, get to know us a little bit more, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Take care. What are you doing, Jazz?
Stripping the bark off of the tree.
Jazz, what are you doing over there? Decided to eat the twig?